Hello to all of my mentees for this summer's, what do we call it? The Virtual Summer Institute. Super excited. And we are going to jump in. Oops, sorry, ignore all of this. I just wanted to show you tell you a little bit about myself and what to expect. So let's just dive right in. So, about me, I actually was a scientist before I was a teacher. I started with an English degree, then got a biology degree in molecular biology, kind of a unicorn there with both sides of the brain, and then ended up getting a master's in epidemiology. I worked in the vet hospital here in Colorado in Fort Collins. I worked as a biosecurity officer, which was a really fun job. Basically, I was in charge of making sure infections didn't transfer between animals and people and vice versa. It was a pretty fun job. And then I also worked as a clinical pathology technician at the vet hospital, which was really fun. Got to see blood samples of all kinds of animals, everything from cats and dogs and llamas to chimpanzees and just some really cool stuff. Now I'm a teacher, and I actually got into vet school but decided to have a family, and now I have become a science teacher, and oh my gosh, I love it. Currently, I am at Kent Denver School. Believe it or not, that picture right there is real. I know it looks gorgeous, and it is. I am so lucky to work where I work. It's awesome at Kent Denver. I am a nerd when it comes to science. And because of that, a lot of my teaching is all based in neuroscience. So I use things like retrieval practice and interleaving and chunking, and we look at working memory, and we try to reduce the external working memory stuff. So if you're at all interested in that, we can nerd out together. At Kent, we do use Canvas. So if you guys use Canvas as your learning management system, I can certainly give you some tips and some tricks. I'm running a PLC right now that kind of helps other teachers learn how to use the mastery grading within Canvas, and it's a pretty cool program. So how did I get involved in Modern Classrooms project? It's kind of similar to a lot of people. I love podcasts, and I was listening to Cult of Pedagogy, which if you've never listened to that podcast, I would definitely suggest it. And Kareem Farrow was on that for quite a few episodes. I think he had one on how to make good videos. He had one on mastery grading and one on self-pacing. And I just started to fall in love with what he was talking about. And so I took the free course online, loved it, became a distinguished modern classroom educator. And if you're interested in that, we can talk about it. I have implemented MCP in both an 8th grade physical science class, a 9th grade life science class, and I'm about to do AP psychology next year, and then also 10th grade chemistry. So I've done it, I've run it, I've had ups and downs with it, but I will tell you the one thing I can say about Modern Classrooms project is that it has reinvigorated my love of learning, and I hope that you feel that way too. I am here for you as your mentor. During this Summer Institute, you will be submitting basically a lesson plan for a unit or for, one Modern Classrooms project unit that you can jump right in and get going on it. I will be giving you feedback, and we'll have discussions about your submissions. Everything from, this is awesome, I love what you've done here, to, hey, have you considered this? Or, why don't you try it this way? I'm here for your questions. So I'm here to support you. I'm also here to give you resources so you can see some of what I've done. I can show you where stuff is on the Modern Classrooms webpage, all kinds of good stuff. Both Facebook and Slack, there's always some great ideas there. Understand that I know what it's like to implement this new, scary way of teaching. It's scary, let's be honest. What you're feeling is normal, and all of us have gone through it. All I'm going to say to you is trust the process. You know your kids better than anybody else, okay? And so remember that Modern Classrooms project is really, it's a framework, and what works for your class may not work for my class. What works for my class may not work for your class, but let's have the discussion about it. I just want to be there for you. I really like this. I think this is the future of education, and I'm so excited that you're on the journey with us. Here's my email. If you have any questions at all, shoot me an email. We'll be meeting once a week on Wednesday evenings, but I am available at other times. So if you ever want to have a discussion outside of that one hourly meeting that we have, I am more than happy to do that. So I look forward to this journey with us together, and can't wait to see what you guys put together. Thanks, everybody.